Welcome back, welcome back. Hope you guys doing alright. Me, I'm alright, I'm just real confused. That Orlando Brown interview was something else. We only got like half an hour of that, baby. But, shit was like, I think it was like an hour and 22 minutes long. Now, he made me realize a lot of things. He reminds me of myself in a way because he speaks of a lot of information about good and evil and kind of holds people responsible for making their choice to join the other team. And that's what I be kind of like warning you guys about all the time. Like, it's a choice. And you can't fucking go and start, like, you can do whatever you want, but is it worth it? You know what I mean? Like, is it worth it? And I don't know. He says some things, like, I don't know how to take some of those. Like that 12 disciples of Jesus being the Illuminati, I've been thinking about that ever since I heard him say it. Because I made a video about the soldiers of Christ. I found out the Knights Templar, before they called themselves the Knights Templar, they called themselves the Soldiers of Christ. And they were a bunch of poor men that got together and said, we're not letting people push us around anymore. We're going to follow what Christ said. So, when I'm on my GMB shit, when I seen that, I say, yo, dog, you're right. GMB is exactly what you should be doing. Teaching the law and teaching people defend yourself because, it gets real out here. And y'all could pretend and y'all could whatever. But when the shit's on, it's on, bro. And that's it. You could read the book and think it says to be a pussy ass nigga. And, when your ass gotta deal with this real shit, you gotta deal with it. That's it, bro. You gotta deal with it. So, that was interesting. It was very interesting to hear him say that stuff about, like how we're supposed to have free food and free water. Because my father made that stuff. Good morning, good morning. And if you didn't invent it, then you didn't create it. And by man's law of law, you're not allowed to fucking take other people's shit you don't own. You get it? So would that mean my father technically owns everything that's been created? Because, you can't make anything that's not of the earth. So no matter what the fuck is created by man, you don't own it. Because you made it from my father's shit. You get it? That now you understand why the Indians said, we don't own the land, it's God's land. We don't own the food, it's God's stuff. Now do you understand when Christopher Columbus memoirs say he came over here and he looked at them as the most stupidest fucking people in the entire world. He said these people are so nice, it doesn't even make sense. These niggas are giving up gold bricks. They're giving up hundreds of fucking dollars worth of gold for a button. Could you imagine you go to trade with somebody and you say, I'm a dusty ass, bum ass, dirty ass nigga. I got nothing but what's on my body. Here, I give you this button. And because the other person never seen that before and says, wow, he has things that close his shirt up. We don't have that. I'll give you a fucking gold brick for that thing. And then you're looking at him like, this guy's a fucking idiot. I just sold him a button, one button, a broken watch, and a bootstrap. And this nigga just made me rich. He just gave me more money than my king gave me. In a whole year, this little dusty fucking guy that I think is a dirty ass whatever, he just made me rich. In seconds. If he could just give that away, then how much do they really have? Because no one's giving out gold like this for nothing. So then, they did what they did. It's real funny that the myth of, Christopher Columbus coming here and the Golden City and all this gold and all of this, and we were given things. Now you look around in America, don't have nothing. Where's the gold? Like Orlando Brown said, I thought we were the best country in the world. How come we don't look like all the other shitty countries we consider we're better than them? We're better than them. But they actually have roads. I remember I looked up Dubai. When I learned about you Instagram models and how, majority of you, they take a dump on your face. That's how you get to go to Dubai. That's how you got half of the fancy shit. Because you're a human toilet. Them niggas R. Kelly these chicks. The fuck do you think R. Kelly got it from? It's real strange that a black man can do what anybody else can do, and we considered a fucking monster. Right? Now, I'm not saying R. Kelly's right for doing these things, but it's just like what Orlando Brown said with Diddy. Motherfucker, you know who the nigga is, and when he offered you the deal, he told you this is what you gotta do to get it, nigga. Don't get mad now, cause the shit was too hard for you. You knew what you had to do. It's not like we ain't tell you what you was gonna have to deal with. And then you betrayed us. Like that Bane scene that I keep playing and Batman was getting his fucking ass whooped. And Bane told him, you pussy ass nigga, you were one of us and you fucking betrayed us. And I have been waiting to kill you since you took my master. I've been plotting and planning the whole time. See, y'all didn't understand what Bane was really fucking telling this man. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why I be getting mad, like, at niggas, and I say this shit. Now I see why I say what I say, and the way I say it, because I'm on the opposite side of them, and I be harshly telling you motherfuckers, yo, y'all don't know what y'all getting into. I don't know all the things you're getting into. I'm just like everybody else that listened to other people that got on and told their story after they got abused and taken advantage of and said, yo, you don't want to be famous. You go be happy where you are right now. Do you know that you can start your own thing and then you can own your own royalty rights and you may not make all the money in the world, but you could be happy you're making money and you can end up, if you're really good, you could end up taking care of yourself with your talent. You may not be a billionaire, millionaire, but goddamn it, you won't have to go through, staying up every night, drinking and drugging and fucking just to go to sleep. See, shame, that thing shame my father built into us, it's real. You can hide it as much as you want. You can pretend and smile in front of everybody, but every single night you go home, you feel it. And the longer you don't tell the truth, the more it hurts you inside because you're like, I can't be free. I have all this money. And I literally can't even fucking do anything. I can't speak the truth. I can't do anything I want to do. They tell me what to say. They tell me how to dress. They tell me how to breathe. Is it worth it? You got all those fucking women that you wanted, all that money you wanted, and you can't even live life. You are a fucking walking script. Do you understand that's why some of these people off themselves? Because they realize this shit's fake. Could you imagine? You spend majority of your life dreaming to be something, right? You finally get there, and then they hand you a script. And they say, this is what's going on. You ain't number one. Even though you got all the skills in the world, nigga, we ain't gonna let you be number one. Our great-grandson, you're gonna write his shit. And that's it. You're not gonna be the one. We're never gonna let your face be out there. You're gonna write mad shit for us and who we choose to fucking spit that shit. And that's it. You want the deal? We're gonna make you rich though, and you can live like you were that though. You can walk around and you can just point at a woman and we'll bring her to you, and that's it. You get it? See, this is what some of these people are doing. That's why it's called ghost writers. I'd rather be a ghostwriter than a fucking dude out there, you know what I mean? Seems like the dudes out there, like I said, I get 10, 20-year contracts. After those 10, 20 years, niggas' business start coming out. And then, you know, if you ever try to tell things, you're done. Your business is going out. So, it's real funny that, I do got a couple of prediction videos of me saying, you celebrities, this is going to be a crazy year for y'all. A lot of y'all going down. It's crazy. And then I start finding all these things like Cat going in, just outing mad dudes. Now we got Orlando Brown outing him, and then putting out all this other stuff that's very strange. But you know, like when I played that thing and it said majority of shit we think is strange is actually real now. So it makes it hard to believe anything now. It makes it hard to know exactly what's the truth and, you know, what people are just saying so they can look like they know what the fuck they talking about. That shit was crazy, though. Like, when he was talking about that hazing process shit, I could swear I've been making videos about, like, you know, the college kids, and the college kids usually become the stars, and they start the hazing in grammar school. You niggas think you ain't a part of Illuminati, nigga? Use Illuminati, nigga. Everybody got MK Ultra. You niggas think I'm playing when I say this shit, bro. They been fucking with everybody's mind, nigga. Y'all niggas think I'm playing when I say these things. Y'all just so unaware that there's no way you can believe, yo, they've made us as people do things. We think we really run our lives when we're all puppets. Oh yeah, I think that's why I put on my channel. There's no such thing as freedom. We all serve someone. Whether you know it or not, whether you like it or not, you're gonna serve the Lord or the devil. You have no choice. Why? Because there's only two ways of life. Get it? And my father says in the Bible, If you sit on the fucking sidelines and don't choose a side, he considers you on the other team automatically. And the other team, you know, if you don't get down with them, they don't like you. They suppress you. They hate you and stop you and haze you and haze you and haze you. Get it? What the fuck is bullying? When the fuck does bullying start? For some of us, grammar school, dog. Some of us been getting picked on our whole fucking lives, yo. And even before that, where's hazing start? In your family. Before you go to school, you're the black sheep and everybody fucking punks you out and makes you feel weird and all of this. Y'all niggas don't understand. That's the beginning of brainwashing. That's the beginning of turning somebody into something they're not. Making fun of them and laughing at them, yeah, and all that dumb shit. Y'all niggas be MK Ultra in your own children. Y'all be brainwashing your own fucking children, and then y'all got the motherfucking nerve to talk about what's wrong with the kids. You. That's what's wrong with the kids. You fucking dumb adults. You ignorant fools. That's what's wrong with the kids. I'm so sick of hearing about the kids. The kids are so wild. Motherfuckers take no responsibility ever. Every time I hear a fucking older generation say, these new young kids, you ain't doing shit to change shit, and you motherfuckers raised them, nigga. So what the fuck is y'all talking about? I can't stand motherfuckers that can't assume responsibility. We got parents out here that literally say this generation and that generation and that generation. Motherfucker, you raised them, nigga. Or you didn't raise them. So what you get is what the fuck you put in. You reap what you sow, motherfuckers. Did you ever fucking come at the youth and, why ain't y'all doing this? Cause y'all niggas dropped the ball, nigga. Why the fuck I gotta play Michael Jordan now? Get it? They expect us to be fucking Michael Jordan, but these niggas dropped the ball and deflated the motherfucker. Talking about why ain't your dribble game good? Nigga, y'all deflated the ball. Didn't even teach a nigga how to put the air back in this shit so we could actually get it going. Not beefing the shit, man. Like, not beefing that generational gap of arguing with old people. You know why? Because I read in the fucking Willie Lynch letters, the first people you divide is the older versus the younger. Because A, you know, it's the first letter in the alphabet, and they go by order. And they said, all right, A's the first one, so we got to start with something that's the word of letter. Oh, age. That's a good one. So now, anybody that's not in the same age group, we're going to make them think they're special, and that way their groups of ages fight against each other, because a house divided can't fucking stand you, dumb assholes.
A couple of shots. I hope you can take the hits. Been hated all my life for not taking shit.
Basically.
Looking through my eyes is when I make it off Satan's list. I hate breaking my balls for cocksuckers that don't care, that don't share the common thoughts or common welfare. Hell yeah, we up in the hell years. They giving shells here. Niggas on parole and bitches on welfare. I'm trying to show them a way out the misery. The riddle be, the middle be, the top is where the real niggas be. I could teach them how to breach the change. Your mind's literally getting rearranged with the games. They can't riddle me.
So,
back on the block shit.
it's just strange, man. This life is really strange. Pardon me. So I just go to the bathroom, right? completely forget what I was talking about. And as I was in the bathroom, I was thinking about this Bible verse. And it says about Israel. And it says that Israel is so beaten, right, in their head. It says that God considers a jackass smarter than them. Because it says, I quote, even a jackass, even a donkey, knows his master. You know? And that is one of the things that made me, that line meant a lot to me during my journey of dedicating myself to the Most High. Because I was like, yo, that makes sense. Like, farmers, you know, they do their thing and animals learn them and they know who their master is and they obey their master and they do the work, you know. And it's basically saying, Israel, the Lord is your master. And then my Batman mind kicked in. And I said to myself, why do we call donkeys jackasses? Why do we call a donkey a jackass? And then my Batman brain kicked in because, you know, I named myself Jack Ripper. And then I learned about words. And I learned that Jack is a European name or something like that, which derives from James. And James is an English word that derives from a Hebrew name, Jacob. So that made me think. The Lord refers to Jacob as being more stupid than a jackass. Jesus rides in on his big debut on a jackass. A donkey. You know why I keep saying my father ride us like a donkey? See, in my mind, the guy, the man, it's metaphoric too. The man is the jackass, and Christ is the Lord. The Lord rode a dumbass nigga. Get it? He rode Jacob. Rode him like a donkey. My thoughts are fucking strange. I see why people probably don't like being around me. It's hard to keep up with this level of thinking. Because once you don't know one thing, none of this shit makes sense to you. It's just a person talking fucking gibberish. But when you actually know the things that he's saying to be true, you're like, wait up, where the fuck does this mystery go? And why the fuck do we name these things these things? See, I've always been a man to question everything. That's what I think the Father, I think that's why he took favor on me. Because I questioned the world. In my mind, I said, who the fuck are you to tell me this is what this is? And why won't you prove it to me? Make me know the truth. I don't want to believe anything. I want to fucking know. And once I started to get that in my head, that's why I don't believe onto, you know, the Jesus way. Believe on him and everything's alright. My father said, know thyself. Know the truth. Know that I'm here. My father doesn't want for us to believe he's real. He wants us to know he's real. And you know how I know this? Because I asked a parent the easy question in the world. Do you want your kid to believe you're their parent? Or do you want your kid to know that you birthed them? And she said, Yeah, I don't want my kid to believe that I'm its mother, because then it could believe someone else is their mother. And if they convince them, they'll not want to be, I'll lose my child. Get it? And when I explained that analogy to her with the Jesus thing, you should have seen her eyes open. Like, that makes complete sense. I've been lied to. These people have been telling me this. I've been hearing this fucking quote my whole life. And one black man and 5 minutes of fucking Bible teachings just explained to me I literally am doing this the wrong way. I look at the Lord and His Son completely the wrong way. And I need to hit that book so I can know what the fuck I'm talking about instead of just saying, I believe God's real. How do you not know? He said use the world to believe He's real. You don't even need the Bible. So your excuses of, I can't read the Bible, that won't work. I don't understand the Bible, that's not going to work. I found the Lord without the Bible. That's what made me study things. Because I found Him. He was always there. We just don't pay attention. And because we don't see Him, it makes it hard to believe. You ever notice that's a saying? You only believe what you see. You can't, you get it? You see why that's a saying? Most people only believe things they see, but there are things, there are the unknown. This is another thing that science made me understand God's real. I heard a scientist say, we scientists know we don't know everything. There are known, unknown variables. And just because something is unknown doesn't mean it doesn't exist. You're just too stupid to understand. You're too stupid to see. And when I seen a scientist say, we know there are unknown unknowns. See, that's different than knowing there's something unknown. He said there's a unknown knowing, meaning you can never know. They know they can't figure out everything. They figured out a long time ago they can't figure everything out. My Father won't let them. He changes things so you can't get the answers. That's how smart my Father is. He's unstoppable. That's why I obey Him the best I can. See, when I learned these things and how much He actually controls and can destroy you within seconds by just merely changing the cells in your body, making them fight against you. My Father can take anyone out anytime, at any second, any way He wants. Don't you realize your car, your airplane, your food, everything is made up of things He made. He can instantly change the molecules in that. And your brakes go out. Your engine fails. Your heart. Your mind. Your love. Stop playing with my Father. Stop playing with me. Like I said, I'm just a man. All I do is call, and He answers. And I've been calling for a lot of fucking payback. I want what's mine, and I just want to be free. I don't care about the world's problems. I don't care about the world. I just want to be left alone. Or I'm going to keep calling my Father until I get what I want. And that's it. And every day I don't get what I deserve, my freedom, then my Father's going to do what He does. And I don't even know what it is. Because every day I turn this TV on, I'm seeing some things that are really strange now. I'm like, yo.